the other side of it is Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond is actually the most southern of a group of mountains here called a Munro. And a Munro is any mountain in Scotland that is over 3,000 feet in elevation. There are 282 of them. And there are people like myself, known as Munro baggers, who are trying to climb them all. Now, if any of you get lost in Aberfoyle, I will ask you some serious questions, because this is the only main street in Aberfoyle. If you go off of this street, you're really just going to end up in someone's garden, and then they are probably going to tell you to get to France in not so nice a way. On the Highland boundary, so you'll see some of the mountains around you. You also see at the moment these trees here on the right hand side. These are our native trees. They're the Caledonian pine, which is the reason why when the Romans came to Scotland around 46 AD, they called Scotland Caledonia. Now, Caledonia translates to the land of the tall trees, because Scotland was 90% covered in our native tree cover, those Caledonian pine. But when the Romans came to Scotland, they weren't encountering or meeting the local people. Now, the local people at the time were known as the Picts, or the Picti, and they had a rather funny way of fighting. These guys would strip naked. They would then paint themselves blue. Now, I'm guessing during the winter months they didn't need much paint, but they would paint themselves blue, and then they would jump out of the trees on top of the Romans. Now, the Picts looked a bit like me. They had big ginger beards, long ginger hair, although I've shaved all of my ginger hair off. And so if you can picture me naked, painted blue, jumping out of a tree on top of you, you can pretty much see why the Romans ran away. They ran away and built a wall, which most people don't really know too much about, which is called the Antonine Wall, which ran from Glasgow, ran from the River Clyde all the way to the River Forth in the east, to keep Roman Britannia separate from the Pictish Caledonia. But then the Picts chased them from there as well, and chased them over the border into England, where the Emperor Hadrian then built an even bigger wall to keep out those wildlings in the north. So for you Game of Thrones fans, you are actually looking at the original wildlings, as Mr. Martin, who wrote the books, used Scottish and English history as a basis for his books. We don't have any parasites here that can kill you, but just as a general rule, if the water's not flowing, you don't drink it. I think I'm one of the only people that actually brings the bus down here, for some reason. But you'll get some really really nice views because all of this area here, this is all natural forest. The only logging that takes place here is if there is an area of sick trees, then they'll chop them down to stop them from infecting all the other trees, as it is part of Loch Lomond in the Trossachs National Park. So they're not allowed to cut down the Caledonian pine either. The only trees that are allowed to cut down here in Scotland are imported trees, such as these ones on the left here. These imported trees come from Canada, Norway and Sweden. And the reason they cut these ones down is because they only take 25 years to mature, whereas the Caledonian pine takes over 250 years to mature. So every tree that they cut down here in Scotland, they must replace it with 3. 2 of these can be of the imported variety, but one of them must always be the Caledonian pine, which they can cut down or damage. So you'll see this area here, they've got some logging that's took place there. That is because those ones there were actually of the imported variety, so they're trying to clear all the imported trees out of here and just turn it back into completely natural forest, which would have been what it was like when the Romans came here in 46 AD. The Romans didn't last very long in Scotland though. She's one of the only mountains in the world that you actually have to stand on 2 peaks to say that you've actually summited her. She has 2 peaks and neither one is taller than the other. So you actually have to stand on both to say that you've summited her. I actually done it yesterday with my 7-year-old. I took my 7-year-old daughter up there. I took Millie up. I took her up. That was her first time summiting it. It was lots of fun. Now, we're going into Loch Katrine. Now, the reason why we're going to Loch Katrine is it became famous because of a famous Scottish author called Sir Walter Scott. And there is a Victorian house here that looks like a fairy tale house that Queen Victoria did actually stay in when she used to come up here and visit Loch Katrine. We will actually pass it later on when we leave Loch Katrine, and we will also pass it on this side of the loch.
Should have been strong, yet I lied. Nobody cares.